Michael Maloney, Craig Warner. Night Games.
Hi.
Hi, I was wondering if you knew your tail light was out.
On my car.
Yeah.
It's out.
I mean, it's on.
It's on.
Not your tail light, your house light.
My house light.
Your porch light. Don't worry, it's off again. I mean, it's on again. Oh, false alarm. Can I use your toilet? I've been out here working for hours and I'm dying for a piss.
Sure. Through here.
Oh, you're a lifesaver.
Don't mention it.
Do I recognise you?
I don't
You're not a
think-
model.
A model, no.
You could be one.
Me, yeah. I could probably model the before photo on a medical
I
brochure.
don't say that.
You, on the other
Me?
hand. Yeah.
No, I could only be a film star.
Oh.
I mean, because of my looks, I could never be anything more than that.
What more do you need to be?
Well, I could never do what you do, for instance.
No?
What do you do?
I'm a songwriter.
Go on, give us a song.
You mean like make one up right now?
What was your most popular?
My most popular song.
Huh.
That would be a jingle I wrote for something called Smith's Tonic Water.
Remind me.
Sing it now. Goes well, the spirits are on its own. Smith's Tonic Water, don't drink it alone.
I love that song. You wrote that.
It was just an advert.
Don't let anyone tell you it's not a real song. I mean, you can't tell from a jingle if the writer has any real talent, but not everyone gets their song on the telly.
It's mostly on radio.
You must have made a mint.
I'm afraid not.
Must have paid for this, Gaff.
I probably paid for this table.
It is a nice table.
And this lamp.
Well, all right. All right, what song that you wrote would you want them to play at your funeral?
I don't think I'd like them to play any of my songs at my funeral. I did write a musical once.
No way.
It had a few good songs in it.
Go on then.
I wouldn't bore you.
Please bore me.
It's not ready for public consumption.
Oh, haven't you noticed? I'm not the public.
You're not.
I'm Jimmy.
I'm Jack.
What do you think of Jimmy now?
I think Jimmy's okay.
Do you think Jimmy could get a cup of coffee around here?
I think we could manage it.
How do I take it?
Black.
You seem to know me.
Maybe I'm clairvoyant.
You are? Well, try listening to my thoughts then. You ready? Go.
Oh. 10 of spades.
You're funny.
Try listening to mine.
It's too noisy. In your head. What's going on in there?
Nothing unusual.
That is the usual?
Coffee.
Oh, thank you.
So, where...
No, don't ask.
I mean, where...
Outside. I was working outside. I noticed you had a broken tail light.
Porch light.
Porch light.
I think that's what we said.
Would you mind if I... Oh, just for a minute.
Sit down. Of course, drink your coffee.
I can't thank you enough. I've been on my feet all day.
Doing what?
Outside.
But like, doing what?
You know, when there's an outside, there's work to be done. You can't escape it. Have you ever noticed that? For instance, inside, everything can be spick and span, like this place, very tidy.
Thank you.
And then you go outside and whoosh, it's all a mess. It's wind, rain.
Of course.
And that's just in England. There are places on earth where they have to put up with a lot more than that. Earthquakes, fires, Rome burned.
And someone fiddled.
You get my point exactly. Rome was outside. I mean, there were a lot of places in Rome that were inside, but if you looked at Rome from the air, the whole thing was basically outside.
Yeah. Greece was outside too.
Well, you know about Greece, do you?
I did a higher diploma in ancient Greece.
What does that mean exactly?
It means you go to a few classes on Zeus and Sophocles, and then you write an essay on buggery, and you get a certificate.
You wrote an essay on buggery?
That was a joke.
Oh,
I like ancient Greece.
I like sitting down.
Well, you work hard. Outside, is it?
I thought we agreed not to go there.
I just meant...
You're always saying I just meant and then changing your story. But if you stick to your story in the first place, you won't have to keep explaining that you meant something different from what you said.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry. It's hard, you know. There's only so much they'll let me do. I fell on my head now. I can only work outside. They won't let me inside.
They should let everybody inside.
They should, but they don't. Sometimes I feel like these are the olden days, and the olden days are today. You see what I mean?
Yes, it's like these are the olden days. I've thought that too.
Well, you can't just think that.
You can't?
You need help to think thoughts like that.
And what kind of help did you have?
Oh, you know, the usual animal, mineral, vegetable, spirit animals, spirit guides, shamans. Sometimes a shaman can be someone who's just there in the landscape outside, and you catch their eye, and you know they know. You can ask them any question and they will give you the answer, and not just any answer. It's an answer like you wouldn't expect, an answer from the other side, where things are all mixed up to the human eye, but to the spirit guide it's all arranged perfectly to mean something. To them, the way we talk, it's just crazy talk, it's nonsense. And to us, if we haven't been guided to the other side carefully, their language sounds raw and like a lunatic shouting at the moon. But if you listen more carefully, you let your inner ear listen, and suddenly the puzzle of all these words rearranges and poof, it's a simple sentence with a simple meaning. What appeared nonsensical is suddenly clear, deep and simple. Deep and simple are the same when you've gone over to the other side.
You've gone over to the other side.
Oh, don't make fun.
I'm not making fun. I think that's amazing. I wish I could go over to the other side more often.
So you think you've been there too?
Well,
You haven't been there.
how do you know that?
Because I say so. If you'd been there, I'd know. There would be a look in your eyes and I would hear a certain kind of song when you speak.
You don't hear a song.
No offence, I don't hear it. I won't ask if you hear it when I talk, because you won't. If you haven't been over to the other side, you won't hear my music either.
Maybe that's what my songs need, to convey the song of the spirit.
Don't talk like that.
I'm just trying to
Well,
relate.
don't bother. You know, it just insults them.
Who?
All the people who've spent their lives communing with the other side, risking their sanity to go back and forth. It isn't easy to know. And we lose some of them along the way, fellow travellers, night travellers. We lose them to the journey, but some, we don't lose them. The journey rounds them out, gives them strength. They become like rubber. They bounce off anything. Nothing can hurt them.
They can't die.
They can die, but they don't fear death because they've already been there.
To death.
Never mind.
I didn't mean...
No, seriously, the questions you asked, they just show...
So what? I'm only human.
I know.
What?
Nothing. I'm too judgmental. I need to watch that. Not everyone is a shaman. Not everyone can see.
Well, that's true.
For instance, do you see the ghosts there?
Ghosts?
Yeah, ghosts. I see one over there. Blonde one with a dog. And there's another one there, brown cat, half something, half Egyptian. You know, cats were sacred to the Egyptians.
Really?
And there's something flying overhead. I can't tell what it is, but it's something trapped. It's someone trapped. I can't tell what it is, but when I look, oh my God, it's bright.
Bright or dark?
Dark.
Is it flapping?
They don't flap.
What do they do?
They're stuck. They get stuck.
Can we help
them out?
To move on.
Don't make fun.
I'm not making fun.
You think we can move them on?
I don't know. I'm asking.
We can't move them on if they're trapped. They need to find their own way out.
Can we help?
How?
I don't know. You've been over to the other side. I thought maybe...
You thought you could make fun of me for going on the sacred journey.
I would never make fun of someone for that.
You shouldn't, because what I see is something who's never travelled, who's never been there, who's never even been here. It's grey and colourless.
Grey is a colour.
No, grey's colourless.
Grey is an established colour.
No, it's the absence of colour.
It's a colour. It's the mixture of two complements.
You're saying we're the mixture of two complements and together we make grey?
I didn't say that.
That's what it sounded like.
No, I would never say that. You're not grey at all.
I know I'm not.
You're the opposite of grey.
What's that?
Well, it's one of the complements alone without the other complement mixed in.
I'm so tired.
You are?
You make me so tired.
Me?
You must know you do that. You suck all the energy out of a room.
No, I didn't know.
Well, you do. You suck all the energy out of a room.
Look, maybe it's best if we just... Maybe it's best if
No,
we...
you said that part. Maybe it's best if we what?
I need to get some sleep.
I'm not stopping you.
Well,
You're not going to ask me to go all the way home, are you?
where's home?
Spain.
You just came from Spain.
India.
Spain or India?
Well, does it matter? They're both too far to travel before I sleep.
So, how did you find my house?
Don't you have a spare blanket? I'll leave in the morning. Please, we've been having such a good time. I like you. I like this place. You keep a nice home. You make songs. It's full of music. and ghosts, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. That can be a good thing. They keep you company. They warn you about things. They tell you if you're in danger. They're like a smoke alarm. We can continue in the morning. Talking, I mean, I'll just grab a few hours. Oh, God. Oh, I'm so tired. It won't make me leave, will you? I warned you about the broken tail light.
Porch light.
Porch light.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
I'm not just pushing you into this.
No.
You invited me.
I invited you.
I was outside working.
Right.
And you invited me to stay.
I did.
The sooner I get to bed, the sooner I wake up.
Do you see anything now?
No,
No ghosts.
only you.
Nothing trapped?
Nothing trapped. Just you.
Listen.
I don't hear anything.
No, listen.
It's the wind.
Goes well with spirits are on its own. Smith's tonic water.
Don't drink it alone. In Night Games by Craig Warner, Michael Maloney and Craig Warner played two people who don't exist in real life. Any similarity to persons living or dead is purely coincidental.
You think one of the characters might actually resemble a dead
It
person?
has ghosts in.
Well,
Real ones.
I hear you.
You hear them.
I heard that.
That's dead people.
I hope those aren't real people.
Why?
Because they're annoying.
Everybody needs love and understanding.
True.
If you or a loved one have experienced annoying housemates who won't let you sleep, rearrange your furniture, try to wash your underwear while you're still wearing it, or insist on controlling the remote, call the following hotline on 14670.
I'm calling it now.
I'm calling it now.
I am.
I am.